Hi, I'm Bookbird, and we are once again in front of my immediate TBR shelf, but we're looking towards the bottom now. I cleared it out. These guys used to be in that spot. I'm going to be doing a TBR tag that was started by Ian the Reader, and I'll link his channel and the specific video below. And I thought the tag he started was super fun. It's the 1 to 10 TBR tag. So basically for the year 2026, to clear off some of your physical TBR, he decided to create this tag, and 1 to 10 means that you're counting up from a 100-page book to a 1,000-page book. So it'll be in increments of hundreds based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, I'll leave his description of it below. And I chose a wide variety of genres for this. So let's go ahead and talk about the 10 that I picked. I was about to forget the cheers, guys. So cheers. Let's go into the books. So for my 100-page book, I picked the very first book in the series of Unfortunate Events. I have read this book before, but I plan to get to the rest of the series in 2026. When I was a kid, I only read the first and second one and never continued, even though I have my childhood books up to I think the 12th book, and I think there's 14 or 15. So I plan to get to this, but then also do the entire series. So if you want a dedicated spoiler reading vlog on that, let me know, because I've been thinking about that, maybe doing it in increments of a few books at a time, just so it's not 5 hours long. So just let me know in the comments if you would like that. But this is my 100-page pick. Partial avalanche, so if that falls and knocks over my coffee, I'm in trouble. Okay, my 200-page book is The City in Glass. I'm gonna butcher this author's name, so by Vo. I plan to get to this as my 200-page. It was an aardvark pick that I picked in 2024 of October, and I haven't even gotten to this little itty bitty guy. So The City in Glass, from what I understand, is both fantastical but lit fic, and it's about an angel and a demon, and I think a war between them. Then the 300-page I'm gonna pick is Honey by Isabel Banta, and this was a pick also in 2024 from Book of the Month, so I want to get to that. Honey is like a 90s pop, about a 90s pop singer. An addictive coming-of-age story that follows the meteoric rise of pop star Amber Young in the late 90s and early 2000s. So that's like a good nostalgia type pick for me. Before I go on to my 400 pick, I realized doing this tag, trying to figure out what I wanted as my list, that a lot of books are 300 or 400 pages. I would search up one on my TBR and be like, oh, I thought this was way more pages, and it's not. So I ran into that. And then there were some that I could have sworn were 1,000 pages, and they aren't. I definitely ran into that with this tag, which was an eye-opening about page counts. Anyway, my 400-page pick is the H.G. Parry that I just did the book haul on, A Far Better Thing. And it seems like a revenge story against Faye, and it's also historical fiction, which is usually what H.G. Parry does, is mixes fantasy with historical fiction. I really enjoyed last year's book, something Scholar. Can't remember the title right now, but it was a scholar or something. Editing me, maybe you can put it up here so the people know. But this is my 400. And I have already completed the first book in the series, but these two, the second is 500 pages, and this last one is 600. So I'm going to complete the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy by adding the last two to complete my 500 and 600 pages. I really enjoyed the first one. I really loved Delilah Bard, and I can't wait to get to the next two and then maybe continue on into this newer arc that she started. So that's my 500 and 600 books. My 700 page book. Now getting into the challenging picks that I picked for myself. So I hope to get to House of Leaves in 2026. I know it's like very you have to focus on to enjoy this, so I'm gonna challenge myself to be fully focused on this. And not many of you will have heard of this, but I picked this up at a indie bookstore near me because of the cover, like how cute the art was. So it's Brave Story by Myuki Myabe. So basically, this young boy leaves. It's kind of similar to Narnia, where he leaves his kind of dysfunctional wife, this little boy, to adventure into this magical world. So I'm interested to pick this up. This is my 800 page book. To the challenges of this list. So my 900 page, this boy, Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth, all about building a cathedral and being historical fiction mostly, or well, at least I think it's fiction. It says historical masterpiece. I'll look it up when I'm editing, but I believe it's historical fiction. I don't think it could be nonfiction, but I think it is historical fiction. It just pulls from actual historical events to create a story around it. So that is my 900 page. The challenge book of them all, Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand, my 1000 pager. Let me show you how tiny this font is, and it could have been well over 1,000 pages. It is the size of ants. Look how tiny that is. So this will be a feat not only for the reading, but also because I have young eyes, but eyes that like e-readers, that you can have normal fonts and font sizes and not have barely any margins. So I'll probably also pick this up as like a Libby ebook, or I saw there was an audiobook as well. That's my extreme challenge of 2026. It's definitely a classic plus a chunk plus ants can read it because it's the size of them. That is my 1 to 10 TBR. And let me know if there's any of these that you specifically want me to get to, like in January or within the first few months of 2026. Go over to Ian's video and say hi and tell him how awesome this tag is, because I'm super excited to do it. And let's all get some physical books off our shelves that we haven't gotten to yet. So thank you so much for going through this tag with me, and please like this video if you enjoyed, and also subscribe so I can see everybody in the next video. Bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get